You've been wanting a war?
Yeah, I've been said that.
Why do you want a war?
You gotta pack up these YNs and these baddies, ship them off. And I'm an educator, nigga. Can't get me.
You know the way that we communicate today. That's wrong. Them shits hit or whatever. Ain't no internet, ain't no phones. That means no cell phones, none of that.
So just like when you was growing up?
They had landlines then. What are you trying to say?
You said you was dipping the feather in the ink.
Sending ravens. We will be now really trying to join the 20th century by doing more graphics for YouTube. Our podcast is still going to be a podcast, right? But it's going to be a little different now, a little bit more graphics, editing, and stuff like that on the visual side. So hopefully y'all enjoy that. We are joined today by, of course, DJ Traum is in the house. Hey, cousin, how you feeling today?
Feeling good, gang. Feeling good.
You ain't do a peace sign, yeah. Hey, no clicking.
Can we bite?
No.
Nah.
And we have Tasia. Second Dodge in the building. First Tasia.
Hi.
Those of y'all who have heard Tasia Black know what I mean by second Dodge, first Tasia. So we have a full house. This is not a full house?
I'm not here.
I spoke to you already. No, and I speak to you already? Hey, Dodge. How are you?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No, what's going on? How are you today?
Hello.
You argued with her. You didn't greet and address her.
Oh, my bad, second Dodge.
Damn.
Hey, first Dodge. How are you today? Middle finger, that's about right. That tracks. Dodge, I want everybody listening that is one of the Dodge's diapers to send her positive energy, because by the time you hear this, she will be, embarking on a new journey, hopefully. I don't think there's any way that doesn't happen. Me personally, I there's no way it doesn't happen. If I'd bet on anything, like in life, that happens, right?
Sure bet.
How many people here agree, right? So she will be, stepping in and trying to figure out if the universe sees her the way the rest of us do. A lot is going on in the world today. I don't even know where to start. We're at war.
It's lit. Been asking for this for years.
You've been wanting a war?
Yeah, I've been said that.
Why do you want a war?
You gotta pack up these YNs and these baddies, ship them off. It's time.
Wow.
It's time. Like Mariah Carey in this hoe. Pack these niggas up. I wonder if they gonna be doing their edges in Iran. They gonna be able to wear their shiesties with they.
They're all going AWOL. None of them are going to be on the front lines.
In prison. Lock them up.
Absolutely.
Listen, as I've told y'all for years, like niggas had too much peace. Niggas need a good war. We gonna see who the real men are. We gonna see who the real soul survivors are. I'm 40. I'm out the gate, and I'm an educator. Nigga, can't get me. My husband, a first responder, can't catch him. I'm good.
Is anybody else excited about this war?
Absolutely not. Dodge
No, not one bit.
Not at all. Not excited at all.
I kid.
I'm just like, do we not know that we are in the epicenter of payback? Like, we in New York.
They don't want if they hit New York, it's gonna be last. They trying to get all the air bases first. They trying to get all the air bases and all the missiles out first. So when they come, it's like, damn, y'all don't have nothing. Did y'all see that these niggas painted a fucking a air, like a little runway thing? They painted it black, like as if it was the shadow of a plane, and dumbass America threw missiles on nothing, wasted like tens of millions of dollars on missiles and hit nothing but tarmac. Stupid, bro.
That's funny to you?
This shit is sad. What you want me? I can't do nothing about it.
Are you serious?
This shit is actually really fucking sad.
Exactly. I'm bugging it that you really find this funny. That you're amused.
Listen,
No, she has been
I'm a
asking for
child
more
of
for a
trauma.
minute.
No,
I'm a
she's
child of
acting
trauma.
unique.
If I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry, and I'm not finna cry. So,
Tasia, how you feel about this?
I'm tapped out. Niggas is gonna die. We just gonna die. Fuck it.
Wow.
It is what it is. I might, if they come in and it's looking grim, I'm gonna take myself and my kids out and call it a day.
listen, see you on the other side, sister.
Yeah, I'm not doing New World Order. I'm not doing none of that shit. It's just real. Me and my kids, we out of here. Unless we're collectively fighting against it, which we're not, because niggas are pussy. I'm gonna take myself and my kids out. That's where I stand. I'm done.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had a moment the other day where I was wondering what I would do because, like, say they launch, right? Say they launch, missiles all on their way, coming towards New York. Who do you save?
Nobody.
I got my girl, my wife, over here. My kids is 3 blocks away from her. My daughter's here with my mom in Brooklyn, and I'm in the middle. Where do I go?
Tahoe, no one. Tahoe, no one. You can't
Right.
save anybody. Everybody's dying.
You're not
Everyone's
Captain
dead.
America.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
what?
see myself just
Why?
not, like, so what do? You just sit down and just be like, yo, just
Yeah,
wait.
nigga. What do you mean?
Take
You're
cover.
dying. Everyone's dead.
When a missile is on the way, you're figuring out what you're going to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta
Everybody's
say the
not on
Lord's
the
Prayer
docket.
and pack it up.
You
So
chill.
y'all don't think about y'all don't think about going underground, like nothing. It's just die. That's it.
You think it's anything about me that gives like post-apocalyptic survival, nigga? Like I'm good. Like I did what I needed to do here on this good old earth, honey. I don't want to do nothing. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be a scavenger.
Y'all not serious.
I give scavenger to you.
Y'all not serious. Y'all are not serious.
Okay.
No, Tahoe. If the missile hit and I survive the missile hitting, that's a different story. Now I'm gonna go and do all that other shit. But if
Tasia, you're a new
missile
mom.
is coming in, if the missile is coming and everyone I love is in different places, I'm not exerting myself trying to get to the people
What do
I
you
love.
mean? I'm not exerting.
I'm Flash. Where I'm getting in seconds? Where am I getting in seconds if they're across town? Nowhere, bro. Am I running? Am I walking? Am I getting on a train or a bus? No.
So what are you doing? You're just standing in the middle of nowhere?
I
You
might
just-
masturbate. I might masturbate and take me out because
Go out with a bang.
Look what my girl said. You trying to run to save people like The Rock?
Exactly.
Yeah, Tahoe think he the Rock.
Liam Nelson and
It
shit.
makes no
Like, where
sense.
you going?
Bro,
Yeah,
I am
Tahoe-
definitely... Go ahead.
these are
Bro,
missiles.
that's not how, yeah, bro, that's how it works. Like, it's, like, you ever seen, like, they have the reenactment, like, the nuclear explosions?
I've seen them. It looks crazy.
That, bro, it's not, what do you think you about to do?
Where you going, bro?
You're not getting
It's
That is
already-
your delusion in real time.
So
Like
wait.
that is we're seeing your delusion in real time. Like you really think that you finna outrun a missile
The
to go save
nuclear
the
missile.
whole family? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You better hug yourself.
Get underground.
Yeah, Tahoe has a
Tahoe, it's
bunker.
gonna be 100 miles of fire. Nothing but
Yeah,
fire.
if you have
What
an
the fuck are
underground,
you talking about?
if you have
This
an
nigga gonna be on
underground
the
to get
garbage
to,
truck talking about get underground. Where you going?
Yeah.
You fucking teenage mutant ninja turtle. Where you going?
Nigga think
Has
this
a
Vin
bunker.
Diesel.
That's what he's trying to tell y'all.
Ain't no bunker down there. And this nigga, and he's thinking about it like under the guise that as if the missile hit, this nigga gonna be home. You don't even know where you gonna be, blood.
Yeah.
See, this
That
is
shit
the
could have
problem.
hit the middle of your sex party the other day. Get underground. Where you going? stupid?
Literally,
We're all in the house. Everybody find get
the
to
house is
shelter.
melting.
Yo.
You got an underground to go to in the house. If you have an underground to go to, then yeah, go to your underground. But who has an
I have a
underground?
cellar. I have a cellar here. Y'all don't have cellars?
You're assuming that you're gonna be in your house,
I
honey.
have a
I'm not.
basement and I have a garage. I do not have a cellar.
I don't
in
have a
my
cellar either.
I don't have a cellar.
This nigga got an underground passageway.
Yeah.
Listen,
The underground railroad.
y'all. So nobody's
Yeah.
thinking about running into the train stations underground in New York
When
City.
the train station floods with all the dirty sewer water and the fucking rats, no. I'm gonna go out at home masturbating, and if I'm not home, melt me immediately because
Like you
no.
really like. First of all,
rat-
you're mad. You're mad close to Manhattan. So if that shit actually hit, think about the tunnels underground. Think about the train stations underground. You think that shit not gonna flood, nigga? You're gonna drown.
With
That
rats
shit
and
flood when it
doo.
rain too hard. Yo, where you go?
And then if you make it, and now you got E. coli. You missing eyes, your eye rotted out, like you bleeding from your butt from all the toxins from that dirty ass sewer water. Are you crazy? No, melt me. I want to melt. Melt me immediately in the nuclear shit.
Get me in a shockwave and then I turn into dust real fast. Like,
thank you. Boom.
Like, what is this nigga talking about?
I'm sorry. And Trav, I'm surprised that Trav in the comments talking about these are missiles. I find it like incredibly, I might be delusional, but I don't think there's a way that I don't try to save my kids or run to my kids or like run to my mom or run to my...
Be like this.
Renee's last now, so she's in here laughing because Lord, she's not thinking about nobody. She's just like, oh yeah, we're going to die. All right, you don't even want me to try to save you? You don't even want me to try?
You in Brooklyn and she in the Bronx. How you going? You're going to think about saving her, but you're not going to attempt to do shit.
I would attempt to save somebody.
Okay, well, you need to work on your
Batman.
Send her an Uber.
Send her an Uber.
Yes, Yesssterday. What's up?
When you say save, what do you mean by that? Like you're gonna get there and do what?
Listen, man. This is my problem, right? You not the type of you can't join this conversation because you can't change a tire. So you obviously are not you're not able to figure out some A-team shit. Like these guys, men figure shit out.
Okay, so you know what, Tahoe? Right. I'm being very, very honest, right? So when the missiles and the nuclear bombs are going off, it doesn't matter if you're a man. Unless you're superhuman, you're not saving anyone. If men are supposed to do things, what y'all all should have done collectively was got together and been having secret meetings 5-10 years ago on how y'all was gonna overthrow the government and got this shit popping. Y'all should have had y'all guns ready. Y'all should have been working together to fucking get rid of these old ass crazy white people. That time has passed. It's over. We riding with it now.
And Tahoe, listen. So now let's think about this for a second. You said that I'm not equipped, right? But you're 50. You're devising plans. You're devising of how to run away from a nuclear missile. So I want you to think about who's more equipped to deal with this situation, you or me. Because think about what you're thinking and think about what I'm thinking. And trying to save somebody. So we have two different thought processes about how to go about this.
So you said I'm 50. That's fine. I am.
That's one.
I literally carried a table with you yesterday, and you had to put it down and take a breath. Halfway up the steps. Halfway. You had to put it down on the ground and take a breath. Am I right?
That's true.
And you're telling me about being ill-equipped.
The masterpiece don't give you breath control?
A table.
Listen. It's my brother.
It's the brain. It's the brain. And who do you think has more brain? You at 33 or me at 51?
I just think you have more brain, obviously, because you're older, but I think because I'm fresh, my thought process is a little bit more innovative.
Okay. You tried. You fought a good fight. You died as early as you're saying.
Respectfully.
So I'm the only one that thinks they should be trying to save their family. Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I also think, very respectfully, I have to add because I'm being so respectful. However, I think if we're talking about anybody surviving on this panel, I think Yesssterday is gonna go first because this nigga has 30,000 socks alone. Like I can't see him like on some scavenger shit. Like Yesterday's gonna freak the fuck out before all of us. It's gonna be him first.
Yo, let's talk about that.
Nigga don't have no white Zinfandel, no juice.
Let's really have that conversation. It's 5 of us in here. Who do y'all think really is the last to go out of us 5? Who's the first? Let's vote.
I say Yesssterday first.
I'm confused at the question because we're talking about. Are we talking about a nuclear missile hitting? And which one of us?
Don't tank it. I knew you like, yo. Let's be real. We're all dying.
No, we talking about the missiles hit we all have a chance to survive. Who wants to survive? Who gonna die first?
We're not talking nuclear. We're talking about the shit
nuclear is crazy.
Iran with right now, where the shit just look crazy.
Okay.
Right? That's what we're talking about. Those. Nuclear, the whole world dies because the way the world systems are set up, I was reading or whatever, once one of them shoot up,
they all start shooting.
Start shooting. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody survive. It's like, yo, we're not even gonna wait to see what happens. Once you do it, we doing it. And that's how it's just set up. You understand what I'm saying? So done. Nuclear war, everybody goes, one shot deal. Right? So let's just say it's the missiles that we're hitting Iran with. They reach some type of long-term capability and they start hitting us. Dodge said yesterday is the first to go.
Damn, yesterday.
I do not believe yesterday is the first to go.
Who do you think is first?
I think Dodge is the first to go.
You out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind.
You think so?
Yes, because Dodge needs other people to save her.
What?
What?
Are you fucking dumb?
What talent does Dodge have? What do you think that she can do?
Wait, what?
What do you think she can do? Just yell at people? Like, what's she gonna do? What do you think you're gonna do?
Y'all wildin', yo.
Yeah, I disagree. I actually think you're gonna go first.
Actually, you know what? He's using this as an opportunity to take jabs at me, but it's fine because this nigga is trying to run to the Bronx. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know nothing about me in real life. That's the saddest part.
Absolutely.
I don't see that.
What do you see?
Nigga, I am a whole fucking gangster.
I see her with kids under her. I see her with kids under her arm, drop kicking niggas out the way.
Big facts, but it's okay. No, see me as the weakest link. Keep it like that.
Son, I'm sorry.
Are you dumb?
How long? Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Wait, where's your husband?
I've been married I haven't been married a whole year, and I can't survive without the nigga that I just met. Nigga, I've known you longer than I've known this man. You think I can't survive without the nigga that I just met 6 years ago after surviving 30? Are y'all fucking stupid?
You literally just said how much you need him. Without him, you don't know what you would do. This is what you say all the time.
You know that's called hyperbole, right?
Okay.
Do y'all know what hyperbole is? Because at the end of the day, I was solo dolo from 15 to 30.
No, you wasn't solo nothing. Stop it.
I wasn't? Who I had? Who
you had Thule, you had all your friends, you was living with your dad. You wasn't solo dolo. Like solo dolo.
And that's what I'm talking about. You don't even know the history. That's not true.
You had you had mad people.
The knowledge.
That's not true. I took care of her, nigga. Are you dumb? That's how we fell out in the first place.
All right.
I didn't move into that house with my father until I was 26. Hello?
What skills do you have to survive the missile strikes?
None. None. I have none.
Look, this is what
I love to be a damsel in distress. You absolutely right.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
And Tasia, why you?
You really think the fact is somebody that I've been literally cleaning guns, unloading, loading. I can take a whole shit apart and put it back together. Like my family is military. Are you dumb? There's never been a nigga with my last name that has not been in the military.
You take a gun apart. Any gun, you could just take apart. Any gun, you could.
Not assault rifles, but handguns, absolutely.
All right,
clean them. 45s, 9s.
All right, we're gonna see.
You fucking dumb? I had a fucking 375 revolver at 21 that was given to me.
A 357?
That was given to me from my uncle.
375. I want to say what 357.
You know what I mean. Don't play with me.
Oh,
Tahoe, what's good?
But you know what I mean. So don't play with me.
No, I'm chilling.
I can call my uncle right now. I'm more equipped for war than y'all niggas. I've been trained since I was young.
Yeah,
you met my uncle, older than you.
I mean,
you met that night. You think that nigga did not equip us to be able to really handle some real shit as only girls in this family?
Yo, you got it.
Are you dumb?
You gonna see?
You gonna see. My shot is better than most niggas. It's headshots and chest shots only. Are you fucking dumb? Yes, keep thinking I'm a weak.
All right, guys.
When last time you shot some shit yesterday?
There's nobody calling
cap. You look like the type of nigga that be like,
Nobody in here is calling cat.
Well, see, the thing, Dodge, is I'm not going to say I don't like, you feel me? So we just operate differently.
Nigga, I'm a bigger gangster than y'all. I deal with more shit on the ground than y'all do every day.
I believe that.
Are y'all crazy?
Yo, Tasia, when you gonna stop meat hugging Dash? Like,
I believe you. I genuinely see something. I never. Oh, shut up! I never underestimate black women. But that's y'all problem. Y'all underestimate black women too much. I believe that.
No, it's not. I like to be underestimated because the one thing that I love about my husband is my husband know I ain't no weak ass bitch. That's the one thing I love about him. So say what y'all gotta say.
I also don't think there's anything wrong with being able to survive, but letting a nigga hold you down and making sure that you're safe.
Nigga. These niggas are fucking insane.
And I do think that you're gonna go first, Tahoe, because you're fucking delusional. You're gonna be on some stupid shit and get yourself killed.
Stupid Superman shit. That nigga don't know how to take one step at a time.
Instead of being strategic, you're gonna go straight off your emotions and do some dumb shit. Because I'm Tahoe, and you're gonna die. You're gonna die first.
It's very possible. I'm Tahoe was crazy. That was very cartoon-esque.
I'm Tahoe.
But it sounds about right. I am super gun-ho.
That's why I said it.
I'm super gun-ho. But at the end of the day, once you get your first kill, you just start killing everybody. If I got to get somewhere, I might be that one that just start wilding out. You're right.
I mean, you got to. That's what your headspace should be. Your headspace should be, because humans show us every day that they ain't shit. So if it's some real wildness that happens in America and there's no medicine, there's no food, there's no water, yeah, you got to be prepared to kill everybody, because that's what everybody else is going to do immediately. But you also have to be strategic also. You don't give strategy.
Oh, okay.
Brute force.
I would think I do by the way that I set up these shows and shit. The way I
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Because everybody else got their Instagram name up here. I don't got nothing. I got invited 2 seconds ago, so I wouldn't know.
To go from I can't do nothing to them with the missiles to I'll be the only one to survive is crazy.
Who said only?
Dodge.
Who said only?
By the way, Tage, I do think that you would. I watched Walking Dead. You give one of those that would survive under like a world catastrophe. I see Tasia making it at least to the second season.
Yeah, because I'm only fighting with so much, and I'm only fighting if there's other people doing it. If I'm fighting by myself for no reason, fuck it, I'm out. I'm just gonna chill here till they come.
Facts.
I can say
what do you think happens? Missiles. What is your play?
Who are you asking me? Oh,
yeah, I think I'll probably be the last one standing out of the five of us. Because
niggas, you don't even do nothing with a sense of urgency.
that
might be what
that's
safe
my point.
My safe is that calm.
I'm gonna use my energy in the right way. And Tahoe knows this about me. I'm really good under pressure. So I may not be all running around doing shit every day, but when the shit hits the fan, you can count on me for something. You could count on Tahoe as well, but only reason why I put myself ahead of Tahoe because he might be doing too much. He might be on this Captain America shit.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be Mr. Superhero. He's gonna try to save everybody and get himself killed.
It's gonna look like Blank Man out here.
Yo,
silly ass.
Listen. I do not listen. I don't think that any of y'all are wrong when y'all say that. I definitely had this moment driving the other day. Like, how do I get to my mom, my daughter, my girl, her kids, my son? Like, how do I do that?
That's
because I don't see me being able to just make a choice to leave any of them.
You got to get robots, and you got to program them.
Huh?
I would be thinking the same way, but I don't think I would react the same way as you.
How would you react?
I would be a little bit more slow and calculated and strategic.
Answer the question, bro.
That is the answer to the question.
You didn't say anything.
I will be more slow and strategic, so I will last longer.
So here's my thing, right? You know the way that we communicate today. That's wrong. Them shits hit or whatever. Ain't no internet. Ain't no phones. That means no cell phones. None of that.
So just like when you was growing up?
They had landlines then. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
She said you was dipping a feather in the ink.
Listen.
Quilling parchment.
Sending ravens.
Yeah.
He was sending pigeons.
Hey, can anybody in here ride a motorcycle, ATV, horse?
I can ride an ATV. I can ride a horse as well.
ATV.
All right. So you rode an ATV before yesterday? You rode an ATV?
Yes.
Where'd you ride an ATV at?
Down south. You know I go places, right?
No.
Like, are you no good, nigga?
No,
You don't go places.
Where
No,
down south did you ride an ATV?
My uncle's house. I have family in South Carolina. Man, shit. He actually has horses too, to be honest. Horses.
Yeah,
goats,
I have a cousin with a ranch in Kentucky. So
That's
I've
a
been
good
riding
place.
horses since I was small.
Yo, I always think the people that know place people in like them weird states that nobody thinks about,
Weird?
like Indianapolis, like Indiana, like yeah, that might be a place where it becomes the new center of America. Because,
Isn't Indianapolis a city or am I bugging?
huh?
I said, isn't Indianapolis a city or am I bugging?
I said all right, fine.
Indiana.
You could get me. You got me. I got you for the 375. You got me for Indianapolis. You got me.
It's a tight shit.
I just asked a question. All I do is ask questions. If y'all,
I think New York, places like that, they're out of here. California, or any place that gets a lot of attention, out of here.
I agree with you.
So them people that have people in those states in the middle of fucking nowhere
A little small
really
town.
might be, them small town places really might be the safest if you can get there somehow. Like that would be the. What happened, Tage?
I was gonna say, start going now. Because
She look at her. Look at this one. I'm like, yo, we got somebody in Kentucky here. She goes, nah, don't come here, seek a refuge. I'm going right to Christine crib.
I love me some Louisville.
I'm going right to Christine crib. All right. War conversation being what it is. What do y'all think about the United States invading or basically dropping bombs on Iran? Let's be real. What do y'all think about that situation?
The United States didn't do shit. That president did it. Because I don't remember seeing that shit go through Congress or nothing. I don't remember seeing it up for a vote. I feel like that nigga just went in and just started doing shit because he felt like doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take responsibility for that.
And also, I feel like Marco Rubio coming out 2 days after the strike saying that Israel was going to strike them, so they was going to do it anyway, whether we joined or not. So that's why we joined. I think he put the quiet part out loud. So I think everybody's kind of looking at the whole situation. Yeah, like, I don't think this is a United States thing. I think this is a Trump Netanyahu thing versus this. I don't even think most of the people on his side is for this.
That nigga said, niggas like, oh, you know American people are gonna probably die. He was like, niggas died. Like, what? Like, excuse me? Like, send your fucking half-bred, inbred ass kids off of there first. If that's the case, since you don't really care. Like, this is some really sick totalitarian ass shit, and I don't even understand what is happening. I've never seen anything like this. There is no record in American history of anything being like this. This is some new age shit,
What does
and
that
I'm
mean?
tired. I've never seen a war be sanctioned and started without votes first. I've never seen niggas just link up with some other nigga randomly and like, oh, we just gonna bomb a whole nother country all
We've
willy-nilly.
bombed countries without Congress before.
So
We've bombed countries without Congress approval before. Go ahead, Traum.
I was going to jump in. It happens all the time. It's just that Trump is messy. He's actually too transparent. This happens all the time, like Tahoe said, usually covert operations and things of that nature. We are always affecting regime changes and financial takeovers of different countries. Like, we are stationed all over the world. We fucked up many countries all over the world. in the same way. The thing is, Trump is a little bit more transparent.
A little bit?
A little bit more transparent, which is not strategic at all, because he went into Venezuela and literally said, we taking their oil. Whereas other presidents would not have said that. They would have stuck with the, the narcotics are coming in there and destroying America, right? The Iran play, he's not going to be the one, he tried to do the nuclear thing. We got to take out their nuclear missiles. But you did that last June already. So now there's nothing else to say other than, we're just taking out their supreme leader. And it's not, the problem is it's not a diplomatic thing to do. And although the U.S. has always operated like this, they've never said it. They've always acted like it was under diplomatic ways. Oh, we're trying to restore democracy. We're doing this for the people. Trump is the one that has no diplomacy. And that's where it's going to get messy, because he's just being too transparent about it.
Yeah.
How many allies are we going to lose because of this presidency?
Well, we already lost a lot of them. I think we I don't know, NATO? Are we still part of NATO?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
know
know
that he was in talks of leaving NATO. He was talking cash shit. He was talking shit about the French a couple of days ago. Like, these are our allies. Like, are you high?
Spain.
Even the UK.
About Spain.
He's talking shit about the UK. Yeah.
Everybody.
So, do y'all think that it's possible, right? What are the possibilities that everybody just starts, you know what? Fuck these niggas. Fuck America.
Why wouldn't they?
And just say, huh?
I think it's very possible that we are witnessing the end of the American empire. It's happening.
Yep. We're falling. We're crashing
we're closest to that.
Yep.
What does that look like, though?
Exactly what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I feel like when you... My fault, Tasia, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, this is becoming a third world country if it's not already. Like, you just got to look around. It is. Gas prices, food prices, just
electricity,
everything. Everything. And it's not just big cities, it's smaller towns as well. It's worse in smaller towns, actually. And people assume because you're in a big city, it's expensive. No, it's crazy everywhere. And it's just going to keep getting crazier until no one can afford anything. Just like all the other countries that we call third world countries. Third world countries, people are treated better. The people have better ways of living. They have a better cost of living. They have a better lifestyle. Like, you'd be surprised.
And what?
Bro, did y'all see what they did to Cuba?
Wait, no. Who in what third world country is better than living here?
There are Caribbean islands where you can go to and they're going to pay care of you to have your children. When you have children in America, you owe the government money. That hospital bill, when you give your kids a social security card and now they're automatically a part of the system. And in other countries and in islands as well, that you would assume it's a horrible place to live in, you literally are taken care of. Food, medical, the first year being able to be home with your child, everything that you're given for your child. It's not just in Europe, it's in the Caribbean as well. And that's crazy.
In some African countries as well.
Africa, there's Asian countries as well. And nobody talks about it in America because it's just assumed that this is normal. Having a kid and going right back to work is normal. Fighting for your life, not even my age groups. Like luckily my parents held it down. But if you're in your 30s right now, you know how well you have to be doing to be able to afford your first home? That's crazy. Boomers was buying houses with baby paychecks. Like they was making $52,000 a year, and that was upper middle class if you were making that kind of money. They were buying homes making $15,000 a year. Like what?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
I agree.
And it's only getting worse. America's over. It's a wrap. Everybody, especially if you're melanated, you should be trying to figure out a way to move the fuck up out of here. Like start a life somewhere else.
I'm not against it, honestly.
Anybody else?
You like what?
This conversation about America becoming a third world country, America losing, what does it actually look like? What country takes over this? Like, is it a takeover to America? Y'all really think that's going to happen?
No.
With all the money we spend on military? Like, we really think that there's a possibility that happens. Go ahead, Yesssterday.
No, I don't think it's a takeover more so. I just think that it's a power shift, right? So for the last however many, America has been the de facto number one power, right? We've been the top elite power. And I think this war right here, this Iran move will thrust China to the top of that list, right? Because what you learn about every empire that has fallen is two main things: civil divide and fighting two front wars, right? Meaning wars that you just can't win. And every empire that has rise and fallen has fell victim to those two things. There's been civil unrest and fighting multiple wars that there's no to. So when you look at the Iran shit, he's talking about putting boots on the ground. That puts us, we're fighting a proxy war in the Ukraine. We have other stuff going on in the Middle East. So now you think about China being that next power. What if China's going to invade Taiwan? I'm sorry. We're not in a position to really combat them. You get what I'm saying? We're putting ourselves in a less strong position. You get what I'm saying? Across the globe. And going back to your ally point, do you think that our allies want to stand with us now when we're making moves like this, when we're putting Dubai and all of these countries in direct threat based off of our moves? It sounds like, I might want to break away from America and go somewhere else. I might want to have a conversation with Russia and have a conversation with China, because it seems like I can actually talk to guys and actually have some type of something concrete as of whatever the fuck Trump wanted to do on a day-to-day. So I think
we literally destabilized Cuba silently in the midst of all of this. Like in Cuba, they can't do shit. They're stuck. They can't leave. They have no oil. They have no water. They have no lights. They are like, Cuba is like rotting from the inside out, something bad because of America. And you got other shit going on. And we're fanning the flames of a civil war right here in this hole.
I think that y'all are giving way too much credit to other countries. Like, y'all really think people want to have conversations with fucking Russia?
Yes.
I really think
yes, bro.
Making Russia look like the good guys.
You're being an ignorant American right now.
U.S. just blocked aid to Cuba that Russia was trying to send over. We blocked them. Yes. They couldn't get through. We blocked that off. With Yesssterday, no one's going to come in here I don't think any other country is going to come and be like, we run America now. But there's going to be a shift of power. America will still seem like America, but everything, all the decisions that's being made, all of the money, everything that flows in and out of America is going to be controlled by Israel, by China, who knows, maybe even Russia. Like, who knows? But yes, there is going to be a huge power shift. And we might look like we're still in control to Americans because we're great at brainwashing and propaganda and what we put out in the news and controlling the news, even though it seems like we're not. But what's actually happening, if you're able to even travel outside of America and get into other countries, by the time we're done with our bullshit, you'll see for yourself that we're not the ones that's in control.
I have a question.
In a second, it's about to be 1984 in this bitch.
This is
already.
Do y'all want, like, seriously, do we hate Trump enough to want another country to take him out?
I can't say what I want to say.
Say that on the internet?
I can't say what I want to say. So I'm
can't
black.
say it?
We're black. You said you about to trying to shoot for YouTube? No, I can't say what I want to say.
Because I see the signs everywhere. Somebody please do it.
But
I see it. I see it all over.
It's right there.
The problem with that is that would mean that America's really over, because that means that other countries that means that other countries don't have a fear of what is the response. That's why that hasn't happened. That's why that doesn't happen with us. It happens with other leaders, but not with America, because the response that's going to come.
Yeah.
If somebody feels like, yo, we're willing to deal with whatever response that is, we in bad shape.
If something were to happen to Trump, it would be internal, or any of our politicians. It would be internal. And if it was another country, it would be someone that was here on the ground, that's been in this country for years and years, grew up here, went undetected, unnoticed. But it would definitely always happen internally.
Do y'all think that Iran deserved to be bombed?
No, absolutely.
I don't think anybody deserves to be bombed. That's not our fucking business.
Yeah. I do feel the people of Iran deserve to be liberated, but that should be done internally. That's something that they should be fighting on their own. And if America or any larger country wanted to intervene, it should be to help the people be liberated. But that's never what countries like our country are. That's not what we care about. It's never about liberating people or educating people or making sure people have the proper way of living. It's about how we get more for ourselves, for the powers that be to do better and be richer and figure out ways for them to live longer.
Speaking of being liberated, what America is really good at is fucking up other countries to the point where economically the people are doing so bad because we've had sanctions on them for 40 years. So a lot of what they're going through is due to U.S. sanctions, right? Yeah. And then we'd be like, oh, we're gonna take out your supreme leader and liberate you. He's not the problem.
Yeah, the whole time.
Like, liberate you in what way? Like, we just gonna sit there, now you don't have no leader and we just gonna come back to America, y'all figure it out. That's not how that's supposed to work.
He told the people, he said, yo, I took out y'all leader, now y'all go figure it out in the streets. Y'all go do the thing. And it's like, yo, there was no coordination, no anything behind that move. You just telling the people, the civilians, to just and topple the military. What is that?
So regular. We do that in the Middle East all the time, though. That's regular. That's our MO, actually.
It's pretty sad.
I am okay. We've spoken about war enough. More things happened in the last. Well, before I say that, I don't know, man. Have I been brainwashed? Because I thought Iran was one of the worst countries out there.
Why?
I don't know. It's always been Iraq, Iran. Like we're so scared of these weapons of mass destruction, and they're gonna get us one day. I always thought it was, and then they said it straight up. Iran was like, "Yo, y'all never safe nowhere from now on. Don't even worry about it. Y'all did what y'all did. Y'all not safe nowhere, never." Then China coming across the ocean. China done sent the destroyers out. They've already been doing drills between Iran and China before all of this started. China been talking to Russia. Like, is this World War III? Like, what happens if Trump is real buck and it's like, yo, fuck that bomber. I'm bombing on that. Is this World War III?
Here's the thing, right? The thing that you gotta realize is New York. Sorry. The United States is a fucking big ass punk ass bully. Because you have to understand that we were in peace negotiations with Iran before niggas bombed them. They were in the middle of negotiations, and
like Pearl Harbor. We just did to them what Japan did to us with Pearl Harbor. It's the exact same thing. We was in the middle of negotiations with Japan when they flew all them planes across the ocean. And New York and America just did the same thing to Iran.
That was almost 100 years ago. Why are we doing that?
This is the second
time we did it. It's the second time we was in breach of trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to solidify peace in the Middle East. This is the second time in the middle of that shit we went and did some bullshit right on top of their head tops. So you damn right. Iran is like, yo, we not dealing with this shit no more. Like, y'all keep fucking playing with us. Now watch this. Now we know how, like, we're thinking about the big cities. We're thinking about the New Yorks and the Californias and the Miamis or whatever. They are coming for the military, and military bases are in the middle of America. They are going to wipe those shits out first to destabilize our military. So where we don't have any resources, and then you have to concede because what are you doing? We can't put boots on the ground at Iran. Their terrain is like mountainous than a motherfucker. We don't know that shit over there. We'll go over there and put boots on the ground at Iran. We'll be fighting in that bitch for another 20 years like we was in Iraq and Afghanistan. We don't know what the hell is going on over there.
It'll be Vietnam time too.
What scares me is that the people of Iran, they said that, and China has also said that too. It doesn't seem like other countries fear our military. They're welcoming boots on the ground, nuclear, ballistic missiles. They're saying, yo, bring whatever you got. We're ready. We have been prepared for over 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah, so we've been waiting for
you have to think about saying like, yo, people that's always been feared, they saying like, yo, we're ready. We're waiting for y'all to do that. So that means
because you know how hard it is to fight in a mountain, nigga? That's not even your home. Like, these niggas been training in fucking ditches on mountainous terrain. By the time you run up, you already done up.
But
literally,
hold up.
Like, ain't no way.
But even the mathematics, right? So just think about this, right? When we launch interceptor missiles, right? Every missile for us $1 million. Every one launch is $1 million. They are using $50,000 drones by the thousands, right? And they're creating these things. So we're spending $1 million for their 50,000. That's sustainable money. That's not sustainable.
What about the damage we're doing versus the damage they're doing? I mean, come on. It's not even comparable. It's not comparable. The damage that we're doing with our $1 million bombs is not comparable to the drones. They got a lot of them. I see. All right. They got a lot of the drones.
But that's what I'm saying. Over time, that's sustainable. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's right now, it works. But over the and they're continuing to mass produce these things. They're producing them for this much money. So
you can't produce a missile that fast, bro.
We can't even
by the
produce
time we drop all them shits, then what we gonna have to shoot?
The other thing is, Iran knows that they're not going to win in a straight up war with the U.S., right? So that's why they will bomb Dubai. Dubai ain't had nothing to do with this, right? But the reason why they do that is to disrupt the world's economy. And once you start fucking with everybody's money, not just the U.S., everybody's money, now it forces U.S. allies and other countries to be like, yo, why is this even happening to begin with? And then you start wondering, like, why is Israel doing this? Why is U.S. supporting this? And that's when it starts. So Iran is actually playing it pretty smart because they know, like, all right, we're not going to fight you straight up, but we are going to put certain economic pressure on you by disrupting terrorism, disrupting oil. Everybody's seen the gas prices already went up. These are things that's their war strategy.
They said that. They said that they're playing the long game strategically.
Yeah.
Directly. That's what he said. And they, like everyone else has been saying, they also said, yeah, pull up if you want to pull up and put boots on the ground. Because we're going to kill y'all for real that way.
I want to make y'all more mad. Doesn't seem like y'all mad enough yet. Don't seem like y'all mad enough yet.
Because we're exhausted.
Right.
Well,
millennials are exhausted. It's one... Yeah. The world is ending after the other. Like, how many the world is ending are we going to live through? That's why I said, I'm going to chill on my couch or in my bed, have a drink, smoke a spliff, masturbate, because I'm tired. It's enough. It's enough.
Millennials living through another disaster.
It's been so much, bro. I've been overwhelmed with bookmarking the goings-ons in the world today. We had this happened.
Deborah and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate.
Deborah and I.
Like, yo, there's certain videos on the internet that I intentionally scroll past, like intentionally, like don't turn on at all. And for years and years and years, somehow I come to work and I am accosted with the same shit that I've been avoiding I never saw the video until just now. Thank you.
I never saw the video either.
I mean,
why you gonna play it again?
It's our job to talk about this stuff.
Is it?
It's our job to talk about this stuff. That's the deal.
No, you literally just said y'all not mad enough and played something that you knew was I've literally been avoiding on the internet for 2 fucking American ass weeks. But it's all right. Go ahead. I'm pissed now. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Why are you pissed?
What's the question?
I just asked. Why are you pissed?
Because
Doesn't the guy have Tourette?
BAFTA is a racist piece of shit organization that was fucked up for everybody involved. And I'm gonna go even further and say racist and ableist. You allowed somebody's disability to be weaponized in a way to disrespect Black people on a syndication that could have been edited. You did that shit on purpose because you did not give a fuck about the Black people that were there. This is not about that man's Tourette syndrome. Tourette syndrome is fucked up as it is. I'm not even going to sit there and like crucify him for his Tourette's. But what I am going to do is crucify the able-bodied motherfuckers that decided to allow that shit to air when you had time to edit it out. So y'all were okay with embarrassing these Black men even further and this disabled man. That shit is disgusting. But no, I didn't want to talk about this.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Exactly that. Because they edited other things. They edited out
Exactly.
Free Palestine, that they edited out curse words. So any way you look at it, you try to spin it, it was disrespectful. If you, with intention, left it there, that's clearly disrespectful, and it shows how racist you guys are. If that was something that was an oversight, why was that an oversight? That, to me, that's even more disrespectful, because why was that something that you were able to miss? You didn't miss anything else, but you missed that. That's how unimportant two Black men on stage being disrespected was, that it didn't even dawn on you. Like, it just passed in your ears and it was like, oh, no big deal. That's crazy to me. And again, you used someone's disability to fight your battle, your fight, to say what you wanted to say, to show how you actually feel. Maybe you felt like they shouldn't have been presenters. Maybe you felt like they shouldn't have been involved, but trying to appease the world and diversify your show. So, but you keep us included to prove your point. That's crazy and disgusting. But again, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. Black people are being disrespectful. The world is coming to an end.
Millennials living through another disaster.
So they clearly decided to keep it in there, but I don't think that their main motive was to be racist. I think they just was like, oh, we got a controversial viral moment here. Let's let it rock. You know what I mean?
At the expense of being triggering hundreds of millions of Black people. Like, that shit is disgusting. And that's why I didn't want to respond to it. I didn't want to react to it. I was just like, I saw it.
So that's why it is racist, but I think the main intent was just the virality. I never heard of the BAFTA Awards until now, and everybody's talking about it. Like, they're like, yo, we got some juicy content right now. Are we going to edit this or not? And they was like, nah, let it fly.
That shit
so
is
why
disgusting.
I agree, because they could have left Free Palestine, but I guess that conversation was too old.
Yeah,
you can't do that to Jews.
I was just about to say that.
Really got no. What are y'all gonna do? We gonna cry? We don't own no real thing around here to shut it down the way Jews do. Go ahead.
Well, that's the problem, and I think that's the problem. We always want to be a part of their stuff. Why? We have enough educated, enough creative, enough talented, enough brilliant people. Why don't we ever work together to create our own shit? They literally have nothing without us. Everything they have took from us to begin with. So what's the point? Why?
The reason why we don't is because every time we did, they burnt that shit down. They blew it up. They burnt it down. They came in, they raided, they took all that shit. They made laws on top of our shit. They built highways on top of our shit and lakes and parks. It's not that we never did it. It's like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and trying to get a different result. Every time we try to build some shit, they take that shit.
Valid. Very valid.
Very valid.
And what about how we handle each other?
Say more.
Mm-hmm. We kind of our worst enemy. I mean, yes, historically we have a lot of shit that goes against us. I totally agree. And we also are crabs in the barrel, period.
That's a double-edged sword for me, because I 100% agree. I feel like Black people oftentimes, too often, I wouldn't say oftentimes, but too often do each other bad, real bad, internally. But everything was set up for us to be that way.
Agreed. That's why I said Willie Lynch.
Yeah.
That's why I said Willie Lynch. Yeah, I agree.
So, but the focus should be us. And yes, every time we do come together and have something dope, it's burnt down. It's, it's psychological warfare. It's all sorts of warfare against us. So I agree. But at the same time,
I mean, I don't know how to fight. I feel what the internal does more at this point damage than the external. I think we hate on each other. We wait to pull people down. We like right there, like ready to hate and say, see, you thought you was all that. Not we gatekeep. I do agree that it's been done to us. But now it became us, and now we're just exacerbating the things that were done to us. It's just like in our everyday relationships, or the way we view each other mentally, we see Black people as a problem.
And to piggyback off what you're saying, Tahoe, I think we can keep it right here in the award show conversation, right? We're talking about that's what it's called, right?
BAFTA.
BAFTA awards. What I was thinking about was, because we were saying that, we usually didn't have things created for us, but when we did, i.e. Soldier Awards, NAACP awards, Black award shows that are supposed to cater and highlight, Black excellence, I feel like the people who get to be great and legendary, they stop supporting events, and they only go to the white events.
Because
what happened? I'm sorry, and I think that is interesting because, like you said, how it's something that's happened to us, but I think because of conditioning, we then kind of flip it, right, and don't then pay it forward, right? Like how back in the day, how when Black actors and entertainers and athletes used to go on people's shows, right? It wasn't really funny. It was to support my fellow Black entertainer or, person who's lit. So, and I think we kind of have lost that going forward, and we don't really have that today. It's more of a like, I got my shit, I'm gonna go over here type shit. It's not really like, yo, let's bring the community, let's bring everybody together. So I don't know. I thought I was thinking about that when you were talking.
I think that's intentional. You're correct. And I think that that's also been intentional. I think that's part of the programming. I think, Black people have been programmed to, when you get to a certain level, when you have a certain amount of money, you prove that you've developed and you've grown in who you are, in your status, your stature, all of that, by transitioning to spaces that are no longer Black. And then when you combine that with keeping the Black spaces and the Black things that we have for ourselves being portrayed in a very specific way, like the BET Awards, heck, at one point got extremely ghetto. The Soul Train Awards got extremely ghetto. Bad Girls Club, Baddies, Love and Hip Hop, all of that shit all projects and all depicts us to be one specific type of Black person, when we all know that Black people are way more and way intricate than just that. But if you are continuously putting that image out while programming Black people that are intelligent, that are successful, that are rich, to step away and move to what's more white and what's more easily digestible, it's working hand in hand. It's intentional. Like the networks that own the award shows, it's the BT network and the BT Awards, but who owns the network? Who owns the actual network? The big boy is still Time Warner or whomever, whichever one. And it's white men and Jewish men that actively working towards their greater good. And as long as we are at the bottom of the barrel, because we are the innovators, we are the ones with the real talent, we are the ones with the real brain, it keeps them in power and richer and richer, millionaires and billionaires.
Traum, you've been quiet during this convo. What you got going on over there?
I mean, y'all been saying it all. Like what Tasia said is pretty important. So I agree with that. As far as the BAFTA awards, that's the conversation. Like, I agree we should have our own. It's a long road to get there. And that's my main thing. I've been talking about this for years now, just the financial part of the Black people's movement, just ownership and control. I think that's the goal. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I have pushback, but I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a certain talent,
mm-hmm.
and that talent, there is a corporation or a system or a community that gives accolades for people that excel in that talent.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want Black people to be able to gain that award, to have that celebration? And like, do we find pride in that? Like, yo, they used to not have no Black people in this award ceremony. Now we're gaining the highest awards. Then when something
is the highest because it's white.
No, the highest awards, like movie actor of the year. or something based off that company that has historically always done this. Why you think what?
About Grammys, Oscars type vibe.
Yeah.
No, I know what he's talking. He's talking about Grammys and Oscars and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is like, why is it that we consider that to be the highest of the accolades? Because I would think that why is an NAACP award not on the same level? Why is because
I guess so.
Like the Screen Actors Guild Awards, I think are higher than an Oscar to me. Like, but why do we deem these to be the highest?
So that's a good question. But my question, that is part of the question, right? What I'm asking is, do we want them to say, yo, these black people did their thing? This actor, even though he's black, even though it's been historically white, well, don't pay attention to me. I don't know many words. This has been a historically white thing. And now there's an inclusion happening where you're not excluding black people from it. And what I'm saying specifically is for people that have specific talents in specific areas, where this has always been the highest historically award you can get for whatever reason. I don't know. Right? Do we want black people? Do you feel like black people should say, yes, I want that Grammy. Yes, I want that Oscar. Yes, I want like these Academy Awards or whatever. Yes, I want that honor as a black person. I want to be seen on that stage. Just based on the fact I am excelling in this area and they have always been the top tier in that area. Tasia, you say no.
No, I don't say no. I say both. So how I feel is I feel like at one point, yes, it was the biggest honor because that was something that we weren't included in. We had to be 10 million times better than our white counterpart in that space to even be nominated, let alone win. Cool. We've conquered that. So I feel at this point, it should be like, I'm happy to be here and I'm honored to get this award, but I'm better than the rest of you niggas anyway. Let's have our own shit too. Cool. Thank you for this Grammy. But what's really going to mean something is when I win this other Black award. And I do again feel if as a collective, and this is, I don't care if you're Black American, if you're African, if you're Caribbean, if you was born in Asia, but your skin is still Black. If you identify as a Black person, your phenotype, you look Black. I feel like we have enough billionaires, millionaires, we have enough scientists, people in technology and medicine, in the arts, all over the world that we can create our own shit. As a collective, people will start to realize, if they don't know already, I think they all are them niggas. And at some point, if we stand on our shit and stand on it, other people will realize that, yeah, the Oscars are cool. But then the people that's really doing it is this, whatever we call our award show, because that's where the real talent is at the end of the day. And it's always been.
No, our people have fought for inclusion for all of these years, right? And Christine says in the chat, that's the need to be accepted and acknowledged. We have to move past that. I don't know, man. Like we always think, somebody was telling me of a way to make moves in the industry that I'm in. And I was like, yo, yeah, I could always do that. But we don't know the other side of that, the bad things that happen when you do that. Right? And Hollywood, in all shapes and forms, whether it's audio, visual, production, whatever, they're finicky motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Say you do start saying, I don't care about inclusion over there. Well, we don't care about putting you in the shit. Now your career is over. There's not very many people that have the money that they have or the connections that they have to put you on in radio or music or movies, television. We don't have ownership there. So we start snubbing them. Now they start snubbing us.
Yeah. But that's what I said. I think it should be on both sides, right? So while you're collectively a part of this, you're still working towards having our own shit and building it up so you can make your exit. But also, it's cool. Sometimes you have to take that L. I'm in hospitality. I can say specifically in hospitality, so many people want a Michelin star, but who are the Michelin brothers? They're friggin' tired. They're niggas. They're the tire people that when they were driving from state to state, they would stop, they would make little stops at different restaurants. And if it was a good enough restaurant where they liked the food, they would make the recommendation to the other people under the Michelin company, like, this is someplace that you should stop to have food. And then all of a sudden it became, this is how we decide if your food is really that good, if your service is really that good. But why can't something else be established when we all know that Black American food, that Caribbean food, that African food, even Indian and food from Asia and different parts of South Asia, I'm sorry, not just India, have the most flavor and the best food? Like, even French food that's held at this high standard is influenced by Africans. Like, we know this. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it doesn't make sense. We've grown past, oh, I won't have a job, I won't get work. We have enough billionaires. But the problem is, like you said, we get to a certain level and then we step away. We don't pay it forward. You pay it forward and we don't need them anymore, but we're not doing that. That is the actual problem.
I have a serious question. Y'all not gonna like it. Why he said the N-word? He could have said a bunch of shit. I don't know the answer. I do not know the history of Tourette's. I know
I can answer that.
Yeah,
right. They say whatever. Oh yeah, but why that word at that moment is what I really want to know.
Go ahead, dog.
Because the type of Tourette's that he has, forgive me because I don't remember the term, but there's different levels to Tourette's. Like, some people have tics, some people, like, they make noises, some people say like outlandish things, but that specific type of Tourette's, it's literally built to say the most fucked up shit that you could possibly say to somebody. So, like, if it's a white person in front of him, he's not going to say nigga. Like, that's not going to come out because that's not the most fucked up shit that you could say. But if it's like a white woman, we know, like, their biggest curse word is cunt. So he going to call a white bitch a cunt 57 times to her face because that is like the most outlandish thing that you could possibly say to that group of people. So it's more like if there was a gay person, he might say the F word or might make different types of slurs like that. It's just that type of Tourette's. And that type of Tourette's, that's the Tourette's that everybody laugh at, that they think is funny. When you're like, fuck, shit, bitch, everything is funny then. But then when you say some real racist shit, it's like, whoa, it's not something that you can control. Different tics, thank you, coprolaria. That's exactly what it's called.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And that
shit is diabolical. That shit will have you telling your mother to suck a dick. And it's like...
And it's not necessary. It's, oftentimes it's not even a thought process or a feeling that you relate to.
Right.
But because, we're all aware that nigger is a derogatory term. Everybody knows that. So because his brain can register that is something negative and derogatory and, horrible to say, it doesn't mean that he thinks it's right, but he is aware that it's fucked up. So because of that type of Tourette's, that's something that he's going to scream out. Tahoe, look at Tahoe face.
Tourette's is an element of drug. And you know what's worse? If you suppress it, like if he didn't say it, that shit will make him tick even more. So like when you have Tourette's and you tick, like you gotta let that shit out. If you try to suppress it, if you try to hold it in, like, oh, body, don't say that. Your whole shit start flaring up and you will be wilding and then it's like nigga. I ain't mad at your boy though. I can't be mad at him.
Well, I do know. I understand it's an illness, but it's just so...
It's weird. It's funny how the brain works. For the brain to register that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, like you look at somebody, you think of the thing that you shouldn't say, and then your body makes you say it.
Yeah.
It makes you say it. Like the things that is, like, say if I know the F-bomb, the R-bomb, the N-word, whatever, if I know all those things, the minute I know I should not say it, fuck.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you almost gotta erase that list to get over it. You almost gotta be like, look at this nigga. And then that way it won't blurt it out as loud as it could possibly be.
So you say you gotta say nigga more so he don't tick nigga.
Yes, you gotta say it. You guys gotta be part of your
so he has to say it consciously?
Yeah.
Endearingly.
You gotta be like, you gotta use the A.
That actually makes sense in the most fucked up way ever.
You kind of gotta be like, what up, my nigga? But don't worry about that. I'm just saying this so I don't call you.
I'm getting my practice.
Word. I'm trying to say it this way.
Dimple says it can physically hurt if they hold it in. Well,
Yes.
more things have happened this week. Dodge,
Yeah.
what's the song that you've been singing? Or this last 2 weeks? What's the thing? Millennials, what?
Oh, millennials living through another disaster. Millennials
Is that a
living through
TikTok
another
thing?
disaster. Millennials living through another disaster.
Is that a TikTok song?
No, it's this. Damn, now my shit all fucked up. God damn it. It's too low.
Well, millennials living through another disaster. So shameless.